Jim Harbaugh's heart issue. What comes next? Jim Harbaugh's recent experience with an irregular heartbeat during the Chargers game against the Denver Broncos has raised concerns. But it's a familiar challenge for the veteran coach. Diagnosed with atrial flutter, Harbaugh's history with this condition dates back to his playing days and previous coaching stints, leading to the necessity of medical intervention. Immediate response. During pregame warm-ups, Harbaugh experienced discomfort that escalated to a need for medical attention. After a brief examination in the medical tent, he underwent an electrocardiogram and received IV treatment, which successfully restored his heart to a normal rhythm. Remarkably, he returned to the sideline shortly after, ready to continue coaching during the game. Past medical history. Harbaugh's previous episodes of atrial flutter prompted 2 ablation procedures, which involved destroying heart tissue responsible for irregular electrical signals. The first procedure occurred in 1999, followed by a second in 2012. He mentioned that he had anticipated needing another ablation after nearly 13 years since the last one. Possible causes and next steps. Factors contributing to atrial flutter can range from stress and caffeine consumption to underlying structural heart issues. As Dr. Nikhil Warrior noted, it's not uncommon for patients to experience these rhythms without other risk factors. Given Harbaugh's active lifestyle, including regular workouts with players, it's unclear if the altitude in Denver exacerbated his condition. Harbaugh confirmed his intent to consult a cardiologist for further evaluation, which is a crucial step in determining the need for potential future treatment, including another ablation. His swift return to coaching after the episode indicates a strong desire to maintain his role despite health challenges. Family support. The incident also highlighted the support network around him, with brother John Harbaugh, coach of the Baltimore Ravens, quickly seeking updates and reaching out to family members. This familial bond underscores the importance of support during health concerns. Conclusion. As Jim Harbaugh navigates this health scare, the next steps will involve a thorough evaluation by a cardiologist to assess his heart health and determine if further intervention is necessary. For now, he remains committed to coaching while prioritizing his well-being. The situation serves as a reminder of the physical demands placed on coaches in the high-stress environment of the NFL, where health must remain a priority alongside performance. Drake May's first start, a roller coaster performance amidst growing pains. In his first NFL start, Drake May showcased flashes of brilliance amidst a challenging outing, throwing 3 touchdown passes in a 41-21 loss to the Houston Texans. While the defeat highlighted the Patriots' struggles, it also offered glimpses of May's potential as he adjusts to the rigors of professional football. Settling in, as the Patriots shifted to a 2-minute drill, May appeared calm and collected. He recognized the Texans' defensive setup and connected with Kayshon Boutte for a 40-yard touchdown, demonstrating his ability to read defenses and make big plays. "I felt like in this group, we can push the ball downfield," May noted, emphasizing his confidence in his teammates. Despite the loss, head coach Jared Mayo praised May's control over the huddle and his ability to read defenses. "It's definitely encouraging," Mayo said. "From a team-wide perspective right now, we let him down. It was his first game, and I feel like I let him down. We've just got to be better." Ups and downs. May's day was not without its pitfalls. He faced early challenges, including an interception and 2 fumbles that allowed the Texans to capitalize on turnovers. "I was a little amped at the start, for sure," he admitted, acknowledging the rookie jitters. He also noted that he learned from his mistakes, particularly regarding timing and decision-making under pressure. Despite the turnovers, May still managed to spark the Patriots' offense in ways that had been lacking all season. His first touchdown to Boutte was the longest completion by a Patriots QB in 3 years. And he found Hunter Henry for another score, reflecting his ability to spread the ball around effectively. Building trust. Off the field, May has been proactive in building rapport with his teammates. During the week, he led a crucial meeting with the offensive linemen, demonstrating his understanding of protections and the offensive scheme. This effort helped establish trust within the group, as noted by left tackle Zach Thomas, who praised May's assertiveness in running the meeting. "He was just running the show, which builds a lot of trust," Thomas said, highlighting the impact of May's leadership. This connection may have contributed to the offensive line allowing a lower pressure rate than they had under veteran Jacoby Brissett. Learning from the best. As May navigates his rookie season, he can draw inspiration from other young quarterbacks, particularly C.J. Stroud of the Texans. Stroud, who also faced early struggles before finding success, offered advice to May: focus on the positives, stay disciplined, and learn from each experience. It doesn't happen overnight, Stroud said. You'll have bad days, you'll have good days, just keep going. After the game, Stroud encouraged May, expressing belief in his potential. Looking ahead, while May's first start was not the fairy tale debut many hoped for, it provided valuable lessons for the young quarterback and the Patriots as a whole. With a talented arm and the ability to lead, May hinted at a brighter future amidst the growing pains. The path forward is clear. May must continue to refine his decision-making and build on the trust he's established with his teammates. If he can harness the lessons from this experience and focus on improvement, he may very well follow in the footsteps of successful rookie quarterbacks like Stroud, steering the Patriots toward a more competitive future. Raiders' comedy of errors leads to blowout loss against Steelers. In his first start of the 2024 season, Aidan O'Connell and the Las Vegas Raiders experienced a familiar pattern of frustration, falling 32-13 to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Despite O'Connell's promotion to starting quarterback after Gardner Minshew's benching, the Raiders' lack of execution and a series of mistakes doomed their efforts. O'Connell opened the game with promise, leading the Raiders to a touchdown on their first drive, giving them a 7-3 lead. However, a cascade of errors quickly unraveled any momentum. The turning point came in the second quarter when rookie running back Dylan Lobb, on his first career carry, had the ball punched out by Steelers linebacker T.J. Watt. Pittsburgh capitalized on the turnover, scoring a touchdown to take a 12-7 lead before halftime. The Raiders' defense had a chance to regain momentum but suffered a setback when defensive tackle Matthew Butler was flagged for roughing the passer, negating what could have been an interception and extending the Steelers' drive. They scored just before the half, leading 19-7. The second half started poorly for the Raiders as well. A blocked punt by Pittsburgh's Jeremiah Moon put the Steelers in excellent field position, leading to a quick field goal and then another touchdown, pushing the score to 22-7. With hopes of a comeback, the Raiders faced a critical third and goal at the 1-yard line in the fourth quarter. Instead of scoring, they fumbled again, with Watt forcing the turnover and snuffing out any chance for a rally. O'Connell's day ended with 227 yards passing, 1 touchdown, and an interception returned to the Raiders' 7-yard line, which the Steelers converted into another touchdown. The Raiders ended the game with 3 turnovers while failing to force any, solidifying a disappointing 2-4 record. The loss showcased not just the struggles of a new quarterback but also deeper issues within the Raiders' execution. With a second double-digit home loss this season, the team faces significant challenges moving forward. Bengals edge Giants in sloppy win. The Cincinnati Bengals secured a much-needed victory on Sunday night, defeating the New York Giants 17-7 in a game that showcased more mistakes than highlights. Despite the win, the Bengals still appeared to be struggling, raising concerns about their early season form. The Bengals' offense, which has been underwhelming this season, managed only a few standout moments. Joe Burrow provided the game's biggest highlight with a surprising 47-yard touchdown run, his longest in the NFL. This run came on a 3rd and 18 and was made possible by a lack of Giants defenders in the area, underlining the struggles of New York's defense. Both teams had trouble finding rhythm early in the game. Daniel Jones threw a costly interception while being pressured and struggled to connect on several key throws. The Bengals' offense wasn't much better but managed to capitalize on a few critical moments. The game saw a frustrating series of penalties and missed opportunities. The Giants were stifled on offense, gaining 8 yards on a 3rd and 10 only to be penalized for illegal formation. In a similar vein, the Bengals declined a penalty that may have worked in their favor, allowing the Giants to attempt a 4th and 2 that ended in failure. As the game progressed, the Giants finally managed to score, tying the game with a rushing touchdown from Tyrone Tracy Jr. after capitalizing on a fumble from Cincinnati. The Bengals retook the lead with a field goal after a touchdown was called back due to holding. The Giants, facing mounting pressure to score, missed a critical field goal attempt, illustrating their offensive woes. In the final moments, Burrow hit Andre Iosivas for a key 29-yard completion on 3rd and 12, allowing the Bengals to extend their lead. Chase Brown then added a 30-yard touchdown run, effectively sealing the game. The Giants had one last chance to respond but missed another field goal attempt. While the Bengals improved their record to 2-4, their performance left much to be desired. They will need to find more consistency on offense if they hope to become a serious contender in the AFC. The Giants, now at 2-4, face their own challenges as they look to bounce back in the coming weeks. Romeo Doubs shines in return. Powers Packers past Cardinals. Romeo Doubs made a triumphant return to the field on Sunday, scoring 2 touchdowns to lead the Green Bay Packers to a 34-13 victory over the Arizona Cardinals at Lambeau Field. This win improved the Packers' record to 4-2, marking their 4th victory in the last 5 games. Doubs, who missed last week's contest due to a 1-game suspension for conduct detrimental to the team, quickly silenced any doubts about the Packers' passing game. His absence was felt in the previous win over the Los Angeles Rams, where he reportedly skipped practices due to frustrations with his role. Doubs later clarified that he was dealing with mental health concerns during that time, expressing regret about how he handled the situation. "I absolutely wish I would have handled things differently," Doubs said. On Sunday, he showcased his skills right from the start. Doubs caught 3 passes for 49 yards, with 4 targets throughout the game. His first touchdown came on the first play of the second quarter, when he dove into the end zone after catching a short pass, extending the Packers' lead to 14-0. Doubs added another score late in the third quarter, making a 20-yard reception from quarterback Jordan Love, who evaded a sack to deliver the pass. This touchdown came after the Cardinals had cut the deficit to 14-13. But Doubs' play quickly extinguished any hopes of a comeback for Arizona. The Cardinals fumbled on their next 2 possessions, allowing the Packers to maintain control and secure the 21-point win. For Arizona, quarterback Kyler Murray completed 22 of 32 passes for 214 yards and a touchdown. However, the Cardinals' struggles continued, dropping their record to 2-4. Rookie wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. left the game early with a concussion after taking a hard hit while attempting to make a catch. Jordan Love had an impressive outing, finishing 22 of 32 for 258 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He connected with Christian Watson and Jaden Reed for his other 2 touchdowns. Showcasing a balanced and effective passing game, Josh Jacobs led the Packers in rushing with 62 yards on 18 carries. Doubs' return not only provided a much-needed boost for the Packers' offense but also demonstrated his resilience and ability to bounce back after a difficult week. With his performance, he reaffirmed his importance to the team's success moving forward.